Deputy Public Defender for Los Angeles County, Philip Dubé, is with us. Great to see you all on this Tuesday evening. Kelly, let me start with you. Big news on this strand of hair found in the hand of one of the victims that doesn't match Richard Allen's. I'm surprised that it hadn't gotten out before in terms of information that the defense has shared. But your thoughts on that news, especially as we're going into this trial?
Very strong evidence. Ultimately, the jury's going to make a determination of whether he's guilty or innocent, but that gives reasonable doubt. Now, it's important to remember that the prosecution has the burden to prove the case, but the fact that it was someone else's hair and who was it and how did she get the hair, I definitely could see that playing a key part in this case.
So, Rick King, we've got these confessions, alleged confessions, that the prosecution said these jurors are going to hear. So it sounds like they probably have some type of audio recording rather than just the words of some of these officials there inside of the jail. But this mixture with elements of his grandchildren that he doesn't have, family being killed, your thoughts on how the defense can use that to perhaps try and protect Richard Allen?
I mean, I think it's obvious, and from some of the information that I've learned, that they've gotten these from, some of them are phone recordings between Richard and his wife that they've recorded him allegedly confessing to her. Now, if those confessions are mixed with some hallucination type information that he's provided, I mean, the defense is going to be able to talk about how he was really incompetent at the time he's making these, or under the influence of whatever psychotic episode he may have been going through. But just looking at him now and looking how he looked then, you can tell that there's always going to be a certain amount of stress on when you're incarcerated that way. So I anticipate that they'll use that to say that, hey, those confessions are nothing but the ramblings of someone who was under the pressure of being incarcerated for all this time.
Yeah, they've got a number of them, so I wonder if that mixture is in all of them. But Philip Dubé, it's the jury that's going to have to make that determination, and we've got a sequestered jury. You've got this gathering of a jury in one county. They're going to hear the case in another county. My question is, I understand perhaps why they need to have them in a hotel, provide them with food, transport them, all of that, because they're in a different county. But did they have to go so far as to cut them off from perhaps their family, all internet and everything while they're in this trial?
Did they have to? No. But if you're going to go the distance of drawing a jury from out of county to avoid pretrial publicity so that the rights of Mr. Allen are not prejudiced in any way by all the hoopla, if you will, from the trial itself and the pretrial proceedings, then why not go the extra mile and sequester everybody so you cannot cry foul later on appeal should he be convicted? It's the best way to go about it. I mean, they're spending the money anyway. They've drawn a jury pool from out of county. What's the point of drawing them from out of county, schlepping them into another county, only to pollute them with all the media attention, all the news reports, all the social media, bloggers type commenting on the internet, if they're not insulated from that sufficiently. So I think by holding them up in a hotel, cutting them off from all internet access, cellular phones, publications, is a surefire way to make sure that they remain impartial and neutral.